Hi, welcome to my channel. In this video we dive into General Mark Milley's explosive comments where he labels Donald Trump a fascist to the core and explains why the former president poses a unique danger to American democracy.
In Bob Woodward's latest book War, former chairman of the Joint Chiefs of Staff General Mark Milley delivers a scathing assessment of Donald Trump, labeling him a fascist to the core. Milley, who served under both Trump and President Biden, shares grave concerns about Trump's behavior, particularly after witnessing the events surrounding the January 6 Capitol attack. In a private meeting with Woodward in 2023, Milley expressed his fears about Trump's increasing threat to the US and democracy itself. Milley's concerns about Trump's leadership were not sudden but evolved over his tenure. In 2021, shortly after the Capitol riot, Milley was already worried about the destabilizing effects of Trump's rhetoric and actions. However, by 2023, his fears had grown into a more definitive judgment. Trump, according to Milley, had revealed his true nature as an authoritarian figure, making him the most dangerous person the country had ever faced. Milley's alarm stemmed largely from Trump's repeated attempts to use the military for political retribution. A pivotal moment occurred when Trump allegedly threatened to court-martial retired military officers critical of his administration. According to Milley, Trump's comments in private meetings and his public actions reflected a growing disregard for democratic norms, pushing the boundaries of presidential power beyond acceptable limits. This behavior, Milley believed, embodied the core traits of fascism: the authoritarian desire to eliminate dissent and a willingness to bypass democratic checks and balances. The January 6 insurrection became a turning point in Milley's assessment of Trump. The riot, fueled by Trump's baseless claims of election fraud, underscored the ex-president's capacity to incite violence and subvert democratic processes. Milley, deeply shaken by the event, took extraordinary measures to prevent a potential escalation of domestic extremism, including meeting with Attorney General Merrick Garland to urge action against far-right militia groups. Publicly, Milley made his disapproval of Trump's actions clear in his September 2023 retirement speech, where he subtly criticized Trump without naming him. "We don't take an oath to a tyrant or dictator," he said, emphasizing the military's loyalty to the US Constitution, not to individuals. What is most concerning to Milley, and what led him to label Trump a fascist, was Trump's continued fixation on political retribution and his embrace of dangerous rhetoric. Even after leaving office, Trump continued to spread falsehoods about the 2020 election and rallied supporters with a narrative of revenge against perceived enemies. This, Milley believed, was a clear signal that Trump, if re-elected, would attempt to wield power in ways that would undermine the country's democratic institutions and possibly dismantle them entirely. In conclusion, Milley's declaration that Trump is fascist to the core is rooted in his first-hand experience of Trump's attempts to consolidate power, threaten political opponents, and bypass democratic norms. His warnings offer a stark reminder of the fragility of democracy and the potential dangers of authoritarian leadership. As the US approaches future elections, Milley's concerns should prompt serious reflection on the importance of protecting democratic institutions from individuals who seek to undermine them. This episode marks a significant chapter in the debate over Trump's legacy and potential return to power, with Milley's words offering a chilling insight into what may lie ahead